Welcome to Grammar Lesson 2.2b regarding non-reflexive, reflexive, and reciprocal actions. Remember that there are three types of actions in Spanish: non-reflexive actions, reflexive actions, and reciprocal actions. And some of those require a special pronoun to denote that they are one way or another. Well, NR stands for non-reflexive, and non-reflexive actions do not require any pronouns. They're the basic conjugation that you first learn in Spanish. And what's happening with these actions is that the subject is doing the action to or toward someone or something else. So the action is happening outwardly. And a couple examples would be: yo lavo el carro, tú miras la televisión, ella acuesta al bebé, nosotros levantamos pesas. So in the first example, I'm washing a car. The action's outward. You are watching TV. Action outward. She's putting the baby to bed. Outward action. We are lifting weights. Outward action. But sometimes this action that we're doing can reflect back to us. And so the arrow here circles back to us, and that's an RF action. And RF action stands for reflexive. And a reflexive action requires a pronoun. That pronoun is me, te, se, nos, os, se. We've already learned those pronouns. Now what happens here is the pronoun matches the conjugation. So if I have a me, my verb should be in the yo form. If I have nos, my verb should be in the nosotros form. And here, the subject is still doing the action, but they're doing the action to or for themselves. So, yo me lavo las manos. Tú te miras en el espejo. Ella se acuesta tarde. Nosotros nos levantamos tempranos. So in the first example, I wash my hands. I'm washing a part of me. You look at yourself in the mirror. You're doing the looking, and you're looking at yourself. She goes to bed late. Well, she's no longer putting the baby to bed. She's putting herself to bed. So that's reflexive. And we get up early. Here we're getting ourselves up. Nobody else has to get us up. We are doing the getting up and doing it for ourselves. The final action that we have in Spanish is a reciprocal action. And that's what we have the abbreviation RC for. RC stands for reciprocal. These actions also require the pronouns, but we can limit them. To have a reciprocal action, the subject has to be plural, because there has to be two people doing the action toward each other. There's no way to say each other in Spanish. The two words do not exist. If you look up each, it would be cada, other, otro, and that does not mean the same thing as each other in English. So here, in order to say each other, we add the reflexive pronouns nos, os, or se in front of our verb, and that translates to each other. Nosotros nos llamamos por teléfono. We call each other on the phone. Ellos se miran con mucho enojo. They look at each other angrily. Vosotros os habláis en español. Y'all talk to each other in Spanish. Ellas se apoyan en momentos difíciles. They support each other in tough times. So here, the nos and the os and the se is almost as if we're saying each other in English. Let's see you in class, and let's see how much you've learned.